Mr. Joe reported a sexual harassment incident he experienced to his boss, Mr. Ben. His boss said, "Well, I've never heard any such complaints about Mrs. Jones before. I don't think she meant any harm, so I'm going to let it slide this time." Our quote today is from Kathy Lee Gifford. Sexual harassment is complex, subtle, and highly subjective. Today I'm going to inform you of sexual harassment, its definition, categories of sexual harassment, types of sexual harassment, and the techniques used to handle sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is a form of gender discrimination that involves unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and other verbal or physical complaints of a sexual nature when submission to or rejection of such conduct is made either explicit or implicit as term or condition of a person's job, pay, career, or such conduct has the purpose of understanding, interfering with an individual's work performance, or creates an intimidating, hostile, or offensive working environment. Any person in a supervisory or command position who uses or condones explicit or implicit sexual behaviors to control, influence, or affect the career, pay, or job of a soldier or civilian employee is engaging in sexual harassment. Categories of sexual harassment include verbal, nonverbal, and physical contact. Verbal examples can include telling jokes, using sexually explicit profanity, threats, sexually oriented jody calls, sexual comments, whistling in a sexually suggestive manner. Verbal also includes many terms such as honey babe, sweetheart, dear, etc. Nonverbal may include staring at someone, i.e., undressing someone with one's eyes, blowing kisses, winking, or licking of one's lip in a suggestive manner. Nonverbal also include displaying sexually oriented pictures, cartoons, using sexually oriented screensavers. Physical contact may include touching, patting, pinching, bumping, grabbing, cornering, or blocking the passageway, kissing, providing unsolicited back or neck rubs. Types of sexual harassment include quid pro quo, Latin term meaning this for that. The term refers to conditions placed on a person's career or terms of employment in return for sexual favors. Hostile environment includes it occurs when soldiers or civilians are subjected to offensive, unwanted, and unsolicited comments or behaviors of a social nature, classified as hostile if behavior unreasonably interferes with their performance. Techniques used to approach sexual harassment are direct approach, indirect approach, third party, chain of command, formal. Direct approach is to confront the harasser and tell him or her that the behavior is not appreciated. Use common courtesy. Indirect approach is to send a letter to the harasser stating the facts, personal feelings about the inappropriate behavior and possible resolutions. Third party requests assistance from another person. Chain of command is to report the behavior to the immediate supervisor or others in the chain of command. And last is to file a formal complaint, which is to take the action to formally file a complaint. Who do you think has experienced sexual harassment in the Army? Of those surveys in the ARI Human Relations 2009 Operational Truth Survey, 40% are male officers, 60% are female officers, 50% are male enlisted soldiers, and 70% are female enlisted soldiers. In the fiscal year 10-06-05 Army Civilian Attitude Survey harassment, 8% of 6,639 are non-supervisors that has been harassed, and 6% of 1,302 are supervisors. In conclusion, we have covered the definition of sexual harassment, categories of sexual harassment, types of sexual harassment, and the techniques used to handle sexual harassment. Thank you.